Many thanks for staying with us on Core Digest Extra. It's time for another segment of the program, and this time I have with me in the studio Gbenga Adegboyega, also known as Man of Valor. Good morning, Gbenga. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
All right, and then I look at your alias, and I'm wondering, okay, Man of Valor. I mean, what informs that kind of title or appellation now?
All right, actually, it's what gotten from a religious view,
Okay.
but looking at the name literally, when you mention valor, is someone who wins in every war, in every battle. And if you look at life generally, it's a war, it's a battle, and we are in Nigeria. This is Nigeria. We fight war every day. So I give myself man of valor because I know I win my battles daily.
Preach it, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so you are a talent tutor.
Yes, please.
That title also sounds, or the designation sounds not strange, but it's not regular.
Yes.
So
it's not
what
regular.
what kinds of talents do you tutor?
All right, relatively talent, media related talents,
Okay.
and it also extends to handmade talent, like people who have skills that they exhibit, makeup artists, fashion designers, even poetries, people that just do spoken words.
Yeah.
It's also a talent. So I just look at it from the aspect that there are a lot of people out there who have these skills, who have these talents, but they don't have people to harness them. They don't have people to teach them how best to exhibit their talent. So basically, that's where I come from.
All right. And okay, because different people just feel, is it something that you should pay so much attention to? I mean, I have this talent, okay, so I can explore, I can explode, I can blow, and all that. But let's see, since when did you begin to do this, like
Yes,
professionally?
actually, it's the idea started 4 years ago, but officially it came out last year.
Wow.
And just like you said, people don't pay attention to it. Now, let's take it from this aspect. A lot of times we are all on social media, and I see somebody who raps well, as in has good bars, good punchlines, but nobody knows him. So the person has the talent, but he does not know how to exhibit himself. So it's not just about having the talent, it's about knowing how best to exhibit and harness your talent.
All right. And how has the response been from people? Because this might seem new to some people, especially people who already have, concern, who have fears, concerns about it. Especially, the issue with talents. You're like, okay, this producer wants, okay, what do you want now? You want, all the stories.
All right, yes, we know, just like I said, this is Nigeria, and there are a lot of impressions you have to make to give people courage to come out. But there's something that we all need to know. We are in the era where the youths are given the chance to speak up. Just not too long ago, there was a bill that was passed, not too young to rule. So if you are young and you're talented out there, this is the time to come out and show yourself. Nobody is going to put a gun to your head for showing your talent. Instead, they'll pay you for your services, for rendering a skill that nobody else have, that is unique to you. So
Alright.
they should be courageous and they should come out.
Okay, so how do you see Nigerians? How talented, do you see our people?
We are very, very talented, and in fact we add spice to our talents, because even foreigners, when they see Nigerians do stuff, they are just wowed. But it's all about we appreciating ourselves, because I know a lot of Nigerians, we appreciate more of the foreign things than homemade. But we need to start looking inward. There are a lot of things that we do around ourselves. We just need to encourage ourselves to, okay, you can do this, come out and I'll help you out. I can do this, come out, and we all come together.
All right, let's see if we can accommodate some calls on the program 010-642-6573. Perhaps you have some questions for Gbenga, or you have concerns as to your talent, or maybe you don't even see it as a talent yet. Some people could have some giftings, and they're wondering, could this gifting be sellable? Is there a gifting that is not sellable?
All right. On my social media platform a time ago, I put out a post on the difference between talent, skill, and just hobbies. Because a lot of people do something that is easy to them and they call it talent. No, that's your hobby. But your talent is what sells you. Your talent is what brings you out. Okay, let's look at it from the man of valor, where I got my inspiration from, Gideon. When the angel came to him, he said, "O thou man of valor, you've been chosen to lead the people." What did the angel see him do? He was tilling the ground in a cave. People do that in the open. People do that on the farmland. But he went into a cave because at that point in time, they were under siege by the enemies. So he had to do it hidden. So he had the talent to till a very hard ground in the cave. That is how it is. So we all know that our talent is inbuilt but we should know how best to sell it. It's not compulsory that you must have money at the beginning, but you must know how best to use it to make yourself unique out there.
Okay, but then is it possible to convert one's hobby to a talent?
As long as it meets the need of somebody else. Because a lot of people have hobby that just makes them comfortable. I can swim, yes. What has your swimming got to do with meeting the need of somebody else?
You can be a swim instructor.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So try to look for how your skill or your talent can meet the need. That's the basic thing. As long as it's meeting the needs of someone, like you are a presenter, for example. If you know how to talk, but your speech doesn't encourage the person out there or doesn't bring people together here as a guest, then it's not a talent.
It's just talking.
It's just talking. It's just hobby. So as long as what you can do can meet the need of somebody out there, it's sellable.
All right. So let's see the process now of converting one's hobby to one's talent.
Okay.
Because, and you know, these days there are lots of talks about entrepreneurship. Be your own boss, establish your own business, don't work for people, and all of those tales.
Okay.
So how do we? What's the process of converting my hobby, for instance, to being my talent and making money from it?
One word: social media. Because it's something that is right in front of us, but a lot of people play with it. Someone can just subscribe 1 month, 1.5 gig for whatever network you're using, and throughout that month you're just chatting, not knowing that something that you do that people appreciate. You can be going on the way and say, girl, I like the way you talk, I like the way you, and people have been complimenting you on that, but you've never put out a post on your page of talking. You are somebody who makes bead.
Yeah.
You've never put it on your platform, but you're always putting your Snapchat and stuff. I'm not against, I'm photogenic as well, but try as much as possible to make use of the social media in front of you. Lasisi grew overnight. From WhatsApp status, he came to Instagram. He's almost getting a 1 million followers just by ranting. Everybody rants every day. How many people are making money from ranting? So try to use social media. Try to get the platform where people will see you and appreciate what you do.
All right. So perhaps you already, maybe some even have phobia for social media. So if you're not there yet, get on board.
Yeah.
And if you're there already, make maximum use
Exactly.
of the opportunity. And we hope that there'll be a lot of people out there who would really, appreciate the talent.
Definitely.
And come for it. So one last one before we go. Making money from talent also, because you could be on social media and maybe the first few people who would take note of you are friends, colleagues, who would just say, come on and come my birthday party now, and of course most of those things are free.
Yeah.
They're like, Ogabeg, how do I get to that point where I begin to monetize this and I can really make money out of it?
It's one of the reasons why people run away from trying to engage friends and families, because they know it's familiarity. Just come and do this thing for me for free. You can do this now. Why am I paying you? So another thing is, even let your friends and family see the value in you. In as much as they are your friends, they have to see the value in what you do, because it's all about you, the way you carry yourself, the way you purport yourself. Okay, this is what I do, and in as much as you're going to pay me, I'm going to do this for you, quality. Because it's also the other way around. Because you are my friend, I might not do it in the best quality, because I know you won't complain. But if I do something for you and it's of a very good quality, in fact, I don't need to beg you to pay me. You want to pay me to do another thing for you. So it's from your own aspect. Make sure you always give out the best, and let people see the value in you.
All right, so give out the best, let people see the value, and then the money will come running
Definitely.
after you.
Yes.
Clean money, not
Seek ye first the talent, and every other thing will come out.
Appreciate, Papa.
Yeah.
All right, it's been a pleasure having you with me in the studio. I've had Gbenga Adegboyega, alias Man of Valour, a talent tutor, and encouraging us all to convert our hobby to talent, and then of course make real cash from it. Thank you very much for being on the show today.
Thank you for having me.